Hello, friends. Have you ever wondered why your four-legged friend so enthusiastically grabs the end of a rope or toy and pulls it toward themselves with irrepressible enthusiasm? It seems like for dogs, there is nothing more exciting than this simple game of tug-of-war. And do you know that this is not just entertainment, but a whole complex of essential instincts and skills embedded in them by nature? Today, we will dive into the fascinating world of canine psychology and figure out why our pets love to play tug-of-war so much and how beneficial this game is for their physical and emotional health. Before we begin this exciting journey into the world of canine instincts, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss new episodes. We regularly share valuable tips and interesting facts about our four-legged friends. Now make yourself comfortable. We are going to explore one of the most beloved dog games, which can tell you much more about your pet than you think. Tug-of-war is not just a game, it's a window into the wild nature of dogs, their evolutionary past, and a way to maintain health in the modern world. This information will help you better understand your pet and create a happier and more fulfilling life for them. Let's start with the most intriguing question. Why do dogs love tug-of-war so much? It all comes down to deep hunting instincts. The wild ancestors of our domestic pets were predators who hunted in groups and often shared their prey among themselves. Imagine a pack of wolves that has just caught a deer. Each one pulls their own piece. This behavioral model is deeply encoded in the genetic memory of our dogs. When your dog grabs a toy and starts pulling it, he is literally reproducing the ancient ritual of his ancestors. Amazing, isn't it? What seems like a simple game to us is an opportunity for a dog to express its natural essence. Have you noticed how dogs shake their heads during tug-of-war? This characteristic sideways jerk is another hunting technique. In the wild, predators use this movement to break the neck of their prey or tear pieces of meat from the carcass. It doesn't sound very pleasant to us humans, but it's natural behavior for dogs. When your pet vigorously shakes a toy, he is practicing an important hunting skill. Nature is wise. It has instilled in dogs the instinct to enjoy actions that would be necessary for survival in the wild. Now let's talk about the social aspect of tug-of-war. Surprisingly, this game is an important element of communication between dogs. In puppyhood, through tug-of-war, the little ones learn to control the strength of their bite, understand boundaries in play, and develop social skills. Have you ever observed puppies playing with each other? They are constantly pulling something. This is not just entertainment, it's a real school of life where little dogs learn to be dogs. Through this game, they understand that they shouldn't bite too hard, that the game should be fun for all participants, and that there are certain rules of behavior in a pack. And the physical benefits of tug-of-war? Oh, they are enormous. During this game, almost all muscle groups of the dog are engaged. Imagine a full workout at the gym, only much more fun. The muscles of the jaw, neck, shoulders, and back work especially actively. Regular tug-of-war games help maintain muscle tone, which is especially important for pets that don't always get enough physical activity. In addition, strong jaw muscles and healthy teeth are what every dog needs. Did you know that dogs who regularly play tug-of-war suffer less from tartar? That's because natural teeth cleaning occurs during the game. Another non-obvious benefit is joint health. When a dog pulls and braces with all four paws, it strengthens ligaments and tendons. This is especially beneficial for large breed dogs that are prone to joint problems. You could say that tug-of-war is a kind of arthritis prevention. Just imagine, your dog enjoys himself and at the same time takes care of his health. Isn't this a wonderful example of how nature has thought of everything in advance? Now let's talk about the psychological side of the issue. Tug of war is a great way to relieve stress and release accumulated energy. This is especially relevant for active dog breeds that need constant physical and mental stimulation. If your pet spends the whole day at home alone, then an evening game of tug of war can be a real salvation for him. 10 to 15 minutes of such activity, and your dog is calm, happy, and ready to rest. Have you ever noticed how your pet's facial expression changes during the game? Those wide open eyes, special position of the ears, characteristic smile. These are all signs of pure canine joy. Dogs get real pleasure from the process of tugging, and it's not just about physical activity, but also mental stimulation. Yes, this seemingly simple game makes the dog's brain work actively. The pet must think through a strategy, how best to grab the toy, with what force to pull, when to let go and grab again. It's a real intellectual challenge. But there is another aspect that is often forgotten: strengthening the bond between dog and human. When you play tug of war with your pet, you are not just having fun. You are participating in a ritual that has deep meaning for your dog. You become part of its pack, its inner circle. Playing together creates trust and mutual understanding. Your pet learns to follow the rules you set, and you better understand its body language and emotions. It's a two-way process that is incredibly valuable for building harmonious relationships. However, not everything is so straightforward. There is a myth that playing tug of war can make a dog aggressive or teach it to dominate humans. Let's figure out how true this is. For a long time, dog trainers indeed did not recommend playing tug of war, especially with dogs prone to domination. It was believed that if a dog wins the game, that is, takes the toy, then it begins to perceive itself as superior to the human. But modern research refutes this theory. The fact is that dogs perfectly distinguish play from real life. They understand that the rules of the game apply only during the game. Moreover, if a dog is raised in an atmosphere of love and respect, if it has a strong and healthy relationship with its owner, then no game can destroy this. The key point here is the proper organization of the process and understanding the dog's body language. How do you properly play tug of war so that it is safe and beneficial? First, you always need to control the intensity of the game. If your dog starts to get too excited, growls in a non-playful manner, or lunges at your hands, it's time to take a break. The game should remain a game and not turn into something more serious. Second, it's important to teach your dog the command give or drop. The pet must be able to release the toy at your signal. This is not only a matter of obedience, but also safety. It's worth talking separately about choosing a toy for tug of war. Not all toys are equally useful and safe. The ideal option is special ropes or toys made of durable fabric with handles. They should be strong enough to withstand a powerful grip, but not damage the dog's teeth. Avoid materials that are too hard, which can lead to enamel chips. It's also important that the toy is non-toxic. After all, during the game, the dog will actively chew on it. Interesting fact, different dog breeds may prefer different styles of tug of war. For example, terriers often like to vigorously shake the toy, imitating killing a rat. This is what they were originally bred for. Herding breeds may approach the game more methodically, firmly holding the toy and systematically pulling it away. And some hunting breeds may combine tug of war with elements of retrieving, that is, bringing the toy back to continue the game. Observing your dog's play style can tell you a lot about its natural instincts. Did you know that there are even tug-of-war competitions for dogs? Yes, it's a real sport where pets demonstrate their strength and endurance. Specially trained dogs usually participate in such competitions. And the whole process takes place under the strict control of judges. The spectacle is impressive and shows how seriously you can approach what was originally just a game. Another important point is age restrictions. Puppies under 6 to 7 months are not recommended to play active tug-of-war. Their teeth, jaws, and joints are not yet fully formed, and excessive stress can lead to developmental problems. The same applies to elderly dogs with dental or joint problems. For them, it's better to choose more gentle activity options. Always consider the individual characteristics of your pet and consult with a veterinarian if you have any doubts. Let's also figure out how tug-of-war fits into the overall picture of a dog's physical activity. Of course, this game cannot replace full-fledged walks, running, or swimming, but it perfectly complements them, bringing variety to the pet's life. Tug-of-war is especially valuable in situations where a full walk is impossible, for example, in bad weather or when you have little time. 15 minutes of energetic tug-of-war can replace an hour of calm walking in terms of energy expenditure. Did you know that tug-of-war can be therapeutic? Some dog behavior specialists use this game as part of rehabilitation for animals with behavioral problems. Controlled tug-of-war helps the dog learn to manage its emotions, improves concentration, and increases self-confidence. Of course, such therapy should be conducted under the guidance of a professional, but the very fact that a simple game can have such a profound effect is amazing. It's also interesting how tug-of-war affects different types of dog temperaments. For confident, active pets, this game is a way to release energy and get pleasure. And for more timid, insecure dogs, properly organized tug-of-war can be a way to boost self-esteem. When such a dog sees that it can beat a human in a game, if you sometimes allow it to take the toy, it gives it a sense of success and control, which is very important for psychological well-being. Concluding our journey into the world of canine tug-of-war, let's summarize. This seemingly simple game has deep roots in the evolutionary history of dogs. It satisfies their instinctive need for hunting, social interaction, and physical activity. Tug-of-war helps maintain the physical health of the pet, training muscles, teeth, and joints. It contributes to psychological well-being, relieving stress, and providing an outlet for energy. And finally, this game strengthens the bond between dog and human, creating the foundation for a trusting relationship. So the next time your four-legged friend brings you a toy and persistently offers to play tug-of-war, remember all the benefits of this simple activity. Spend a few minutes playing, and you will not only please your pet, but also make an important contribution to its health and happiness. How do you play with your dog? Does your pet love tug-of-war or prefer other games? Share your experience in the comments. I am very interested to learn about your relationships with four-legged friends. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss new episodes. Share this video with friends who have dogs. This information may be useful for them. In upcoming episodes, we will continue to reveal the secrets of dog behavior and share tips on raising happy and healthy pets. Stay with us. It will be even more interesting. Remember, understanding is the key to a harmonious relationship with your dog. Until next time,